Did you do it once around on the flight controls? I don't remember.
I did, yeah.
Okay.
Hampton 4 Echo Fox, taking off runway 02, straight out departure, Hampton.
All right, just come to a stop right here. Pull out the checklist. I've just noticed you've done a couple things out of order. I'm not sure we've got everything done.
Okay.
So start from here, go all the way down.
Okay. Mixture rich, carb heat cold, prop area clear, master switch on, beacon on, prime is required, throttle, prop area, ignition switch, oil pressure amps, mixtures lean, flaps up and off, radios all four on, transponder on alt, radio check complete, compass and altimeter set. Parking brake is required, cabin doors, we'll get the windows closed, flight controls free.
Traffic, so the 4576 Charlie is a 170 or 15, passing, descending through 1500. 6 West, landing Hampton, what are they using, 20 over there?
We're on 02. So,
02, thanks.
there. What, are you going to just leave the window open, or I didn't know what you were doing with the window?
I was gonna close it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
all right.
it's just
Okay.
Florida air conditioning.
Well, yeah, before you cross that whole short line, make sure everything's ready for takeoff. Just so I know, you know that
Okay.
you're ready to go.
Fair enough.
All right.
All right, cabin doors, windows closed, flight controls free and correct, elevator trim set for takeoff, fuel selector valve both, run up complete, flight instruments are set, radios are set, throttle friction, wing flaps, normal, transponder is alt, strobe on, mixture rich, and ready for normal takeoff.
Okay. Now, I'm good. I'm happy now.
All right. How far out was he?
6 miles.
Okay. Hampton 4 Echo Fox, taking off runway 02, straight out departure, Hampton.
Hampton 4576 Charlie is entering the downwind on a 45 for 02.
Pressure, temps, speeds alive. Rotating.
Southwest traffic, Cherokee 1 to Whiskey.
All right, we'll stay at 100 for speed, 26 for altitude, clear left.
To Whiskey, stand final, runway 2 at traffic.
What was your reference for the rollout point?
I remembered we were on 300, but I didn't get a visual.
Okay. So yeah, use a visual if you want to back it up with the heading, because you overturned it by 90 degrees. So let's do a right-hand turn, pick a reference point. Yeah, good airspeed, good altitude control on that. So what's your reference point?
There was like almost looked like that some snow out there.
Okay. A little more on the pull. I want to feel a little bit heavier in the seat. There we go. That's it. Watch the overbanking tendency.
Traffic.
What's that?
Traffic.
So where was your reference? Over there?
Yeah, not that one.
Okay. So you want to pick something obvious, right? Boston's a good one. Right? And when you go into that heavier pull, the airplane will tend to overbank, and you're going to bleed off a little energy, and the nose will drop. So just be aware of that. All right, so let's do a right-hand turn. Boston's your reference.
Okay.
Practice RNAV approach, full stop landing, runway 35, just crossing Zimsky 840.
And I'm going to simulate an engine problem right here.
Not very proficient with this yet because we only used it once.
099, 3 miles. 099's your heading. That would be that some airfield over here. That's not always helpful.
Post Mills, traffic, Husky, to the... Stay active, please.
With yesterday, traffic 41 Whiskey. Yeah, through 1,000 feet departing. There, with Captain.
Hampton traffic, N961 Victor is Boris, head inbound.
Alright. So, airspeed, best place to land, do our checks, fuel set to both, trim, up off, mixture's rich, carb heat is out, breakers, battery alternator, magneto set to both, primer stowed and locked, declare emergency, 121.5.
How do you get to 121.5 quickly without having to dial it up?
And Freiburg traffic says at 378.
Press and hold.
Okay.
Press and hold that. Just do it. Press and hold it. Bam. So now that's in your frequency.
Okay.
All right. So I'll go back to Portsmouth Tower.
And then prepare for egress. Stuff something in the doors, make sure they're opened. Okay. So if the airframe bends.
Yep. Strap down your, take your shoulder strap, strap it all the way down. All right, so where are we going to land this guy?
114.
That's a mile out. You got about 800 feet. Your glide path's about 10 degrees, so that's 1,000 feet a mile. You ain't going to make that. You got to make a decision somewhere else. Where? Yeah, I heard you, saw your point.
We'd have to come right here.
Where?
Because that doesn't look very good, actually.
All right, golf course, go around. All right, take it around. Go around. Push it up.
I'll go around.
I don't want to go any higher, lower than this. All right. All right, so maybe the fairway down there, that could have been a little bit better point. All right, I have the controls.
You have the controls.
I have the controls. We'll do a power off stall, 40 flap. I will just do a brute force recovery with just using power. We'll see how inefficient the recovery will be. So I'm checking for traffic below us and moving left to right. We're going to do a straight ahead. Power's coming back to idle. Carb heat's on. Below 100 miles an hour. Flaps coming down to 40. I'm going to hold the nose right up here at about the 60 mile an hour pitch attitude. There's 40 flaps. There's a little whistle, horn. There's a stall right there. Now I'm just going to keep this. I'm just going to try and brute force it. All right. So the airplane is not especially controllable, right? And I'm not accelerating, right? I'm just sitting here hanging on the prop.
Yep.
All right. So that's not the way to recover the stall.
Sort of 3-4.
Right. So I'd like you to show me. I'll get you back to a flying airspeed with the same configuration. All right, you have the controls.
I have the controls.
You have the controls. Now show me how to do a stall recovery the right way.
Left close traffic approved, report midfield.
Clear for takeoff 3-4. Left close traffic. Report midfield.
Get that nose up so you can get some positive climbing indications. See 1, 2 positive climbs, you have recovered the stall. Excellent. All right, let's go to Portsmouth. Good job.
Okay. Portsmouth Skyhawks, November 6-4 Echo Fox, inbound with Bravo 6 miles to the west.
November 6-4 Echo Foxtrot, Portsmouth Tower, enter left downwind runway 34 at departure end, report midfield.
Report midfield, 6-4 Echo Fox.
So he said enter the downwind departure end. So the departure end of 34 is down there. So he wants you to go all the way over there and then turn around and come back on the downwind. He's building spacing between you and other traffic. That's why he wants you to go over there.
Okay. So we'll come in at the 45?
Well, kinda. It's more like the 135, you know? So aim at the departure end of the runway, so turn right again about 30 degrees. And then bring it down to pattern altitude. I'll look up on handy ADSB, see who else is in the pattern for us. There's a 26 Victor Alpha there, midfield downwind, and there's a 355 Foxtrot on the runway. So he's making us go behind the RV Victor Alpha there. So tower will give you directions in reference to the
Alpha midfield option.
in reference to the active.
Alpha check was down runway 34, wind 210 at 3, clear for the option.
Clear for the option 3-4 Victor Alpha.
So where's Victor Alpha?
November 6-4 Echo Foxtrot, you can enter left downwind at midfield.
Left downwind midfield, November 6-4 Echo Fox.
All right, so now you can head straight at the runway.
Okay.
Right close traffic approved. Report midfield 55 Fox.
So there's Victor Alpha, she's about to turn base. There's another airplane on departure leg. They're going to go behind us. So you're going to enter straight in, and then you're on a 90 to the...
RV number 2, following traffic, and RV12 traffic ahead and to your right about 2 miles.
Tell them, searching for traffic.
6-4 Echo Fox, searching for traffic.
So all we're going to see is a wing flash of that airplane as she turns base. Looks like you got a C5, you got all the tankers.
Foxtrot RV 12 traffic now in 1 mile left base at 800 feet.
Left base, 800 feet.
Just tell them searching.
6-4 Echo Fox searching.
We'll get them in sight here soon.
6-4 Echo Fox, traffic in sight.
Here we go.
Remember 6-4 Echo Foxtrot will be full stop or touch and go?
Full stop.
Full stop, please. 6-4 Echo Fox.
Remember 6-4 Echo Foxtrot, check wheels down, correction, base to follow that traffic, check wheels down, runway 34, wind 250 at 4, clear to land number 2.
6-4 Echo Fox, clear to land number 2.
All right, so you got
1355 Foxtrot, make left 360 for spacing.
You got that person on short final?
Yes, I see the traffic.
All right. Now, we don't have to extend so far since we're going to land long.
RV6 Victor Alpha, left close traffic approved, report midfield.
Left close traffic, report midfield, 26 Victor Alpha.
Remember 55 Foxtrot, traffic you're following is now just over the numbers, check wheels down, runway 34, wind 270.
Your 8 point's going to be longer than what you're normally used to.
For the option.
Yep. The first set of small double lines is what I'm aiming for.
Probably, yeah. Maybe. I think your 8 point's, yeah, just short of that. Nicely done. Just let her roll out.
Remember 6-4 Echo Foxtrot, turn right taxi Bravo, contact ground off.
Turning Bravo, 6-4 Echo Fox.
All right, give it some power. We're going to have to. So I don't want to spend too much time on the ground. Now you can lower your nose a little bit more. Let the elevator come down. You can see a taxi line up here, a little yellow line. That's where you're gonna follow that line off. All right, so now we can slow it down again.
All right, ground frequency is 120.95.
Worry about that once you're clear of the runway. Yep. So just go all the way across the whole short line, then you are off the quote active runway. Switch your radio after you do that.
Oh, those things are cool. That's what you used to fly, right?
No, none of these. That's a KC-10.
Okay.
Those two with the tails, and then the tail engine, and then that's a C5.
2095.
RV6 Victor Alpha, check wheels down, runway 34.
All right, I don't know what to tell ground.
All right, so you just tell them we're clear the active, taxi back to runway 34.
Portsmouth ground, November 6-4 Echo Fox, clear the active, taxiing back to runway 34.
Calling from taxiway Bravo, say your call sign again.
Skyhawk, November 6-4 Echo Fox.
Number 4 Echo Foxtrot, runway 34, taxi via right turn on Alpha.
taxi via right turn on Alpha, November 64 Echo Fox.
Okay, so the runway signs, or taxiway signs, you can see the Bravo.
Yeah, and
that's where you're on, and then Alpha is
the intersection.
Either way.
Was that November 21 Charlie looking for flight following?
Sir.
November 21 Charlie, say again the requested destination airport.
We'll be ready for a lineup and wait call.
Number 6 Foxtrot runway 34, line up and wait traffic is Skyhawk, left that one.
Line up and wait, runway 34, November 64 Echo Fox.
November 4 Echo Foxtrot runway 34, wind 240 at 5, clear for takeoff. Traffic is a Skyhawk, left that one, about to turn left base.
November 64 Echo Fox, clear takeoff runway 34.
Number 55 Foxtrot, turn base, check wheels down, runway 34, wind 240 at 5, traffic departing is a Skyhawk from the end.
Okay, turn on base now, and sorry, was that a clearance for 55 Fox?
Number 55 Foxtrot, affirmative, check wheels down.
Pressure, temperature, speed is alive.
Okay, clear for the option, we're going to be a full stop, 55.
Rotating.
RV 6 Victor Alpha, left close traffic approved.
Left close traffic approved, 6 Victor Alpha.
Typically, Tower will allow us to, or tell us to switch frequencies when we're out of the Delta. You can see we're out of it here. But if they don't, because they're busy, you just tell them, hey, we're going to switch to advisory now.
996 traffic departing prior to arrival is an RV12, taking the runway now. Roger, 996.
Request radio change.
No, you just say Tower, 64 Echo Foxtrot, switching to advisory.
Tower, November 64 Echo Fox, switching to advisory.
RV2 Charlie Alpha, runway 34, wind 280 at 6, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 342 Charlie Alpha.
Okay. You can switch over now to...
Victor Alpha, departure and make right close traffic. November 996, turn base now, check wheels.
Lewis and Auburn traffic, 40 Delta, turn crosswind 22. Lewis and Auburn.
So now you're coming back to Hampton like you've not been here in a long time. Standard traffic call, so you'll have to say who you are, where you are, and what you expect to do. Okay?
So right now what I'm planning on is heading to Boar's Head, making the call inbound on the 45 for runway 20.
Okay. So for an advisory call, you usually want to call about 10 miles out and 5 miles out. So at 5 miles out, you just say 5 miles out, inbound for traffic. If you don't know exactly what runway they're on, then other airplanes who are in the pattern may pipe up and say, I'm on runway 20 or 02. Okay, so if you want to do the nearest function, we're 4.5 miles. 252 is the bearing, so the rim was, the airfield's right over here. So we're 5 miles to the northeast. 4 miles northeast.
Hotel Skyline 79 November, turning base for runway 12.
Hampton, 64 Echo Fox, 4 miles to the northeast at 1,800 feet.
Good. Yep.
Hampton 64 Echo Fox over Boar's Head, 3 miles to the southeast. 1,200 feet inbound Hampton.
Hopedale traffic, Cherokee is 3,000 feet over the field. Will be steep spiraling over 18 and landing 18. Hopedale. Minuteman traffic, Good Echo Juliet, left base, 21 Minuteman.
Airfield in sight.
Ross? Hopedale traffic.
So we really haven't heard anybody call out
Looking for the
runway, so
Yep, so you just have to look at the windsock.
1,500
Okay.
feet, making 45 for the left downwind for 18 in Hopedale. Hopedale traffic, Cherokee 3940 kilo left downwind runway.
So in an instance like this, do we want to stay above pattern altitude?
Negative. You want to be at pattern altitude. It's easier to see traffic once you're at the same altitude as the pattern. You're coming in assuming it's runway 20.
Okay.
But I would have called a 45 to the downwind back there. So now you'll call downwind once you're about midfield.
Turning left base now, runway 18, Hopedale.
Now there's a Cub flying today. They're 80 miles an hour. We got 40 knots of overtake on a Cub. Want to slow it down so you're not overtaking any airplane without a radio.
Hopedale traffic, RV-10 turning 55 onto the left downwind 18 Hopedale, number 2.
Hampton, November 64 Echo Fox, downwind runway 20, Hampton.
Hopedale traffic, RV-10 is midfield left downwind 18 Hopedale. Hopedale.
Bit of a high flare. Let it come down. Let it come down. Let it come down.